Today we're going to show you how to change container registries with no impact to users and no downtime using the Scarf Gateway. If you're not familiar with the Scarf Gateway, it is an Apache licensed open source tool. Think of it like a link shortener and gateway for packages, containers, files, and the like. Just like Bitly does, it takes a URL and shortens it and redirects you to the proper location. Scarf was built to do the same thing, but only for packages, repository managers, container images, things like that. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to set this up. You can see the config here. We're going to run this. This is actually running out of AWS, so it's on ECR. And we're going to use the Datadog agent because it is available on multiple repositories or registries. And so here we are. We're going to pull this down. And so this should be going to the AWS, going through our gateway here. So it should be going to ECR, and give it a second. Yes. Oh, here we go. It's starting to go. So yeah, so now we are downloading officially off of ECR. Now we're going to go ahead and change this now to go from AWS ECR to Docker Hub. And so here we go. Same thing. We're going to run this command. Here we go. Pull that same command, exact same command, no changes. And away it goes. There we go. We're starting to download, starting to speed right along. Let's take a look at the log files just to make sure we did actually switch to Docker. Yep. And so we are now on Docker Hub. And we use the same command. The end user didn't have to change anything. They just did a pull, so it was completely invisible to them. They would just use the same command that they're used to. Now let's go ahead and let's change this back. We're going to change this back from Docker Hub. We're going to go back to AWS and ECR. And so flipping this back over, let's go ahead and do that. We'll go ahead and shut everything down, restart. Here we go. Fire it up again. Let's do that pull command, and there it goes. And we'll go ahead and we'll check the logs just to make sure that we are going to AWS like we said. And let's take a look at that. And here we go. All right, cool. So let's take a look. AWS. Yep, and there we are. We're back on AWS. So same command. All the users can pull it down using the same command. You don't have to change anything. You can flip out the back end as you need to. If you're interested in trying out Scarf, you can try the open source Scarf Gateway, or you can try the hosted version of Scarf where we'll manage all of this infrastructure for you. Either way, you can go ahead and get started for free and start testing this out.